And remember, I love you.
Bye, Barney. Well, that was nice, wasn't it? What a great episode of Barney. All the discussions about different types of families. It's so fantastic that Barney will talk about that with kids so that they'll understand that maybe their family seems really different, but it's a family just like everyone else's. My name is Phoebe Van Scoy, and I work in the communications department. Joining me today is Marcia Duval. She works in the membership office. And today we're asking parents to go to their phone and give us a call and pledge their membership support to WMHT. 1-800-285-9648 is the number you see on the bottom of your screen. When you call that, you'll get one of our volunteer phone operators, parents, and they'll ask you some information, and then you'll be a member of the station. We want to thank Kaiser Permanente and Jeepers, who are the corporate underwriters for this program. That's right, they give us some money so that we can make sure this program stays right here on public television. Something you may not know, though, the money we get from them and some of the money we get from the government is dependent upon membership support. So if we have a program that does really well and lots of folks want to be members around that program, we're more likely to get money from the government or from corporate underwriters because they know it's something that you want to see. If we don't get a lot of money from members around programs, it's harder for us to find other folks who will give money. So maybe you should consider that. If you find Barney to be an important part of your child's life, we really need you to go to the phone right now. 1-800-285-9648. Let's see what's going on with Marcia.
And if you do go to the phone right now, we would love for you to be a member of WMHT, whether you're a brand new member, maybe you're renewing from last year, maybe you've lapsed, your membership has lapsed, and it's time for you to rejoin the station. Whatever the case, we will welcome you with open arms. We want you to be a part of the success during this, our March membership campaign. Now, be sure to give the operator your child's name and birth date when you call in, because we would love to welcome your child into the WMHT Kids Club, because there's some great benefits that your child will receive as a member of the club. For one, your child will be welcomed into the club on the air. Your child will also receive a birthday card on his or her birthday. You'll be receiving a year subscription to Prelude, the members-only magazine, and Kids Club Corner, which is in Prelude several times a year, has lots of great information and giveaways for kids, and we want your child to take advantage of that, as well as invitations to special events in and around our area. So let your child be a part of the fun here at WMHT, but we need you to call, parents and caregivers. We need an adult to call. We'd love to hear from you right now. Call 1-800-285-9648.
That's right, and when you can make that investment in public broadcasting this morning, we always try and encourage you to give at specific levels. Of course, we encourage you to give at whatever level you're able to, but we do have some thank you gifts when you're able to call at some certain levels. So first, I'll start out with the $100 level, which is a nice level, and it's Barney's musical scrapbook. This is a video that's fantastic. It has all the great songs that your children remember from Barney. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, you know that one, right? And the green grass grew all around, the clapping song. I think even the song that they had on today, I can't remember what it's called, but about being a friend. At any rate, I believe that that's on here too. And this has 14 songs that your children will love and adore. And it's, again, at the $100 level when you're able to make that investment. At the $120 level, this is a fantastic pillow. It is really squishy. See this? Look at that. He's huge. It's fantastic. His mouth kind of opens up a little bit. And again, it's at the $120 level when you're able to make that pledge. Parents, if you take this in the car with you when you're traveling with your child, if you can wrestle it away from your child, if you're in the passenger seat, it would be perfect up against the window. Like this, if you want to go to sleep, that's what I would do. Anyway, that's at the $120 level. If you're able to make your investment at the $60 level or higher and charge your pledge, which we certainly encourage, we have this Day with Barney Chunky Book. And again, we love chunky books around here because I think it's easy for those of us who have not so nimble fingers can turn the pages. And it's a day with Barney. You can see him getting up in the morning, eating breakfast, and going to bed at night. And it's a fantastic way for you to enjoy reading with your child. So consider one of those levels and go to your phone now.
That's right. Become a member of WMHT right now, and be sure to enroll your child into the WMHT Kids Club when you call. In just a moment, I'm going to welcome some of our newest members to the Kids Club, but right now I do want to remind you how important membership is. If you're a parent with a child who's just starting to watch WMHT, just starting to really get engaged in the programs, it's time for you to call. My parents called when I was a child. Parents have been calling year after year after year as their children grow up with these programs. You're a parent now. Your children are watching these programs. It's time for you to support these programs, invest in them, because it really is an investment in your child's education and an investment in your child's future. So right now, while you're thinking about that, I'd like to welcome our newest members to the Kids Club. Let's go over to our refrigerator. I'd like to welcome Joshua Rogers, Bonnie Kraszewski, and Eric Kraszewski. Welcome to Sarah and Emily B. And Emily, I hope you're feeling better. I hear you're not feeling well today. Well, everyone here at WMHT wishes you well. Katie Kersing is a new member of the Kids Club. Quinn and Hamlin McDonald, welcome to you. And Maya Domini Martinez, welcome to each and every one of you. We are so happy you're part of the WMHT Kids Club. Thanks a lot, moms and dads and caregivers, for doing your part. But you know what? We've not yet heard from you. So why don't you go to the phone right now? Call 1-800-285-9648.
You know, it's not always to be a kid, not easy to be a kid. Sometimes things seem really unfair, especially as they talked about in Barney today, when you have to deal with your siblings and share your toys. We want Rachel in Castleton to cheer up because we hear she's having a little problem this morning, so stop whining. It's fine. We love you, and we hope you're enjoying Barney. We're going to be going on to more great programming in just a moment. You know, one of the great things about public television that you really don't find anywhere else is when you become a member, you choose the level of membership. Whether you can start out at the basic $40 level, or if you'd like to give a little bit more, perhaps $60, $75, $100, whatever you choose is really not important. It's just the very act of making that membership. Something like 90% of our members renew year after year, which means they're really finding that their investment is worthwhile, and they certainly are enjoying their membership and are appreciating the programming, and they go on and stay as members. 1-800-285-9648. Let me review the thank you gifts one more time. If you're able to charge your pledge at the $60 level or higher, I have the Day with Barney Chunky book here. That's something fun for your children to enjoy. And at the $100 level, you can enjoy Barney's Musical Scrapbook, which is a great video with all the greatest hits of Barney. And that's fantastic, and that'll be fun for you and your kids. And again, this fantastic pillow, which I think I'm going to have to get one of because it's nice and soft. You can put it down, and child could probably take a nap almost anywhere with this nice, soft, squishy guy. Little handle here so you can carry it around. It's great. Again, when you're able to make that $10 a month investment in WMHT. Go to your phone right now, 1-800-285-9648.
Well, the phones are ringing off the hook, and that is great. And that means we're having great success this morning. I want to thank you if you've called in already, but if you haven't, take this opportunity right now. We have a goal for ourselves this morning around our children's programs. We want to raise $2,000 in support of the children's programs. We know that we can do that with your help, your support, but we can only do it pledge by pledge, call by call. So do call in right now, because parents and grandparents and caregivers, your membership pledge is so important. And again, if your children are that age where they're just starting to watch the programs here on WMHT, it's more important than ever for you to call in your membership, because we simply couldn't do it without you. Parents have been calling in for years, for generations really, and maybe you grew up on public broadcasting. What a great way to ensure that the programs will continue, so that all the memories you have of watching the Electric Company and Zoom and Sesame Street will continue for your child. It's a wonderful thing to do. I hope you'll make that investment right now. It's the right thing to do. Call 1-800-285-9648 and be a part of the success of this drive. We can get to that goal of $2,000 this morning, but only with your help. Please go to your phone right now and call 1-800-285-9648.
Well, we're really cooking here in the studio today. They've called in the reinforcements to answer the phone, so if you had trouble getting through before, don't worry. We'll take your call, and we'll certainly get to you. This particular episode of Barney really was special to me because I love episodes that talk about families, because in my family, there's 8 children. That's a lot, and four of my siblings are adopted, and 4 of us are biological children of my mom and dad. And we always, whenever other children would talk to me about their families, I would have to explain to them how mine worked, and sometimes they didn't understand it. They didn't know why anyone would want to have 8 children. And this is a great episode because it shows children that there are different kinds of families, teaches them to accept other kinds of families, and understand that it doesn't matter how many people are in the family, or if there's a mom or a dad or a grandparent as the head of the household. As long as there's love in that family, it's still a family. And it really warmed my heart to see this particular episode, because the one little girl her parents were adopting a new baby brother. And I certainly know how that is, and it's wonderful to see it right here on public television. And we hope that your children have learned a little today about families, and I hope maybe you've had the chance to talk to them about what it is to be a family and how important it is to have a family. Well, 1-800-285-9648 is the number to call. Go to your phone right now.
That's right. Call right now and be a part of the WMHT family. It's a great family of supporters of public television. Be a part, whether you're renewing from last year, rejoining after a time away, or if you're a new member, call right now. You can see some membership levels there on your screen. Pick a level that's right for you. You know how important these programs are to you, and to have them here each and every morning, you know that you can trust WMHT to take good care of your child while maybe you're getting ready, getting breakfast together, doing some housework, doing some work on something else. Whatever you're doing, you know you can walk away and leave your child in front of the television with us, because your child will not be seeing inappropriate material. We will not be giving your child a lot of sexual content and violence and all kinds of commercial messages. We'll be giving your child messages that are good for them, that will help them grow and learn, and will pique their curiosity and really get them engaged and get them off the couch and get them moving and get them inspired to pick up a book and to read it. 1-800-285-9648 is the number to call to support the programs that do make a real difference for your child. And I hope you will go to the phone right now and call in your support. And I do want to quickly mention that I'd like to welcome Hanlon McDonald to the Kids Club. I think we had his name wrong. It's Hanlon McDonald. Thank you so much. We're happy to have you here as part of the station. Go to your phone right now, parents. Call 1-800-285-9648.
In just a minute, we're going to be going back to Teletubbies. Let me quickly review the ways we can say thanks to you. We've got at the $100 level that great book, that great video, Barney's Musical Scrapbook. Is it $75 level, or is it? I'm not sure, Jeff, so if you could put that on the screen. The chunky book, I think it's $60 charge bonus, but then it might be the $75 level, and I don't really remember, so I'm just going to keep talking and hopefully they'll pop it. It's the $60 charge bonus. That helps. Thank you very much. And again, if you're able to make your pledge at the $10 a month level, we have this great Barney pillow. This is so much fun. We love him. He's fantastic. So that's just one way for us to say thank you when you make that call. We hope you'll do that, and we want to hear from you now. We hope you've enjoyed the program today. I know that one song they did about 4 bears in it. Well, we used to sing 4 bears in a bed, and we'd all roll over, I'm crowded. That brought back a lot of great memories because we used to play that all the time. It was a fantastic book. Fantastic song. 1-800-285-9648. Go to your phone right now.
Well, the calls are coming in like crazy. Our phone operators are swamped with calls, and that is great. So if you're having trouble getting through, don't worry. We want to talk to you. We want you to be a member. Call 1-800-285-9648 right now. We've got a goal for ourselves this morning. We can reach $2,000 with our children's programs with your help, with your support, but not otherwise. And we've come to you this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, and you needed a little time to get going, kind of warm up to the idea. Well, here we are. We've got a very special invitation for you to get involved this morning. Your children depend on these programs. You depend on these programs. They make a difference, and plain and simple, they're good for your child. Where else can you turn to for programs that enrich your child's life? Not anywhere else but public television. Call right now. Call at 1-800-285-9648. It's a great thing to do. Your child and you will reap all of the benefits from the programs here on WMHT. Support these programs with a call of membership support at 1-800-285-9648. We are going on to another great program here on WMHT in Schenectady.
Local presentation of the Teletubbies is made possible by membership support and by your friends at MVP Health Plan, now covering dental care for kids and, as always, keeping our community healthy. MVP Health Plan. Everything should be so easy.
Funding for Teletubbies was provided by
Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Celebrating the joy of kids growing through interaction.
And by the annual financial support of PBS Viewers Like You.
Well, there it was, the Teletubbies, one of the newest programs right here on WMHT. Good morning, I'm Marcia Duval, and this is our March membership campaign, and welcome. And I know you just enjoyed that great episode, so I hope that you will go to your phone right now, parents and caregivers and grandparents and show your support for that great program. You can do that simply by calling one of the numbers you see on your screen, and when you call in, you'll be joining with lots of people just like you, as well as the corporate underwriter of Teletubbies. MVP is the corporate underwriter, and they help to make Teletubbies come into your home each and every day, and I'd like to thank them for their help. I'd also like to thank Bagels and Bakes here in Rotterdam. They are helping to keep the drive going smoothly and well for us all. But the most important person in the public television equation, of course, is you. So I hope you can become a member this morning. If you can, join the $125 membership level, and we'd be very happy to send you one of these great little Teletubbies backpacks, yours with a membership of $125. Of course, you know what the real gift is, and that is the programs that really do enrich your child's life. So if you're not a member already, you've got a young child who's enjoying Teletubbies, why not go to your phone right now and become a member? Call 1-800-285-9648 right now.
Well, I'm standing in front of the WMHT Kids Club refrigerator. As you can see behind me, we had a fantastic break last time after Barney, so we're very excited. I'll be welcoming some new kids in just a moment. But first, we want to take a look at what happens when you call in and make your kids part of our WMHT Kids Club. Let's roll that right now.
Being a member of the WMHT Kids Club is really cool. There are lots of benefits of being a member. When you first become a member, they welcome you by reading your name out loud on television for you and your family to hear. And when you have your birthday, you'll get a card from all your friends at WMHT. And every month in Prelude, the WMHT member magazine, there are special giveaways, and they're just for Kids Club members. And WMHT also has great events. My favorite was the Tommy Makem and Friends Kids Concert. But I also like the meet and greet with my friends from Sesame Street. Just like I said, being a member of the WMHT Kids Club is really cool.
All right, that is really cool. And here you can see some new members of our Kids Club on the wall. We want to thank and welcome Kyle Roach, Ryan and Sean Carpenter, and Tyler Roach. Over to the other side, that's right, we had to use both doors on our refrigerator. That's very exciting. We have Megan Graham, Alexandra and Jacob Partridge, Neve McAuliffe, Lauren Johnson, Brendan Lehman, Evan Macarato, Rachel Francini, and Gina H. Lamferier. Sorry about that. And I'm going to welcome some more kids the next time I come back, but I wanted to get back out here and say hi to the parents and to really encourage you to become part of the WMHT family and make your children part of the WMHT Kids Club. 1-800-285-9648.
Wow, did you see all those names? Lots of new members to the Kids Club. More to welcome in just a moment, and we would love to welcome your child into the Kids Club. All you need to do is go to your phone right now and call in your membership support. And be sure to give the operator your child's name and birth date so we can enroll them in the club. But right now, I would like to encourage you to go to your phone right now as a little extra incentive. If you join at the $80 membership level, we'd be very happy to send you one of these great little Teletubbies bean bags. We know how popular Beanie Babies are these days, so you can have your own Teletubby bean bag by calling right now. Join at the $90 membership level, and we'll send you the Teletubbies Nursery Rhymes videotape, a great home video, 1 hour, and it's a lot of great music and a great story that you can share with your child at that membership level. And if you can, join at the $125 membership level, a very popular level. If it's right for you, join at that. If you have your credit card handy, you can put it on a credit card, and we'll be very happy to send you one of these great Teletubbies backpacks. They're fleece, they're soft and cuddly, and they've got a little zipper in the back there, so your child can put some little knickknacks and things in there on their way to Grandma and Grandpa's house or to school, or just to hang around the house. 1-800-285-9648. You know, of course, membership is so important to the continuation of programs like this. It allows more great children's programs to be developed. That's what it's all about here at Public Television. Be a part of it. Call right now, 1-800-285-9648.
That is it, 1-800-285-9648. Let's encourage you to use your credit cards today if you can, because that'll make sure your money goes right to work faster for Public Television. You won't have to worry about sending us a check. We won't have to worry about sending you an invoice, and it all works out quite nicely. I promised I would read the newest names on the Kids Club. I'd finish them off, so indeed I will. Let's start with Matthew Close, Robert Close, and Eric Close, and Stephen Close. Wow, the whole Close family. Tara Quillen, Ian Quillen, Gerald A. Benson III. I love it. That's great. Rihanna Francini, Thank you so much, kids, for joining us this morning. We're glad you've tuned in. And parents, thank you for making your children a part of the WMHT Kids Club. One of my favorite things about the Kids Club is finding out what the popular names of the day are. We have some great names up here today. And maybe if you're having a child, Phoebe is a nice name. Have you considered that? 1-800-285-9648.
Call in your membership pledge right now. Your membership really is so important. And Teletubbies really is just an interesting program. It's one of the newest programs here on WMHT for children. And, you know, there was a little bit of a stir when PBS launched this program. It's a little bit different. It's a little unusual. Never before has a program actually been geared for children as young as 1. And only right here on public television did we venture out and take the chance on bringing a program like this. Response was a little bit curious at first, and then you watched your child. You watched your child respond to this program, and children all over the country are all over the world, really, because this program was developed in England. Really, we're responding to this program. It's introducing them to like pre-language skills, and really engages children, gives them time to think, captures their attention, and that's a very important part of development for a young child as young as 1. You know that right here is your source for programs like this, like Barney and Friends, like Reading Rainbow, and many more. Each one of these programs has been developed and purchased on your behalf thanks to public television, and there are more great programs to come, but only if you can get involved. Your membership investment will allow more great programs to be developed and introduced. So let's hear from you right now. Be a part of the success here today. We have a goal for ourselves. I do want to let you know that we surpassed that $2,000 mark, so let's go on and make $3,000 this morning. This is our most successful morning around our children's programs yet, and we know we can continue the momentum with your help. Go to your phone right now.
Well, apparently the 4th time is the charm. This is our 4th weekday morning asking for support around our children's programs. Thanks so much. That's a surprise to me. I wasn't in on the addition of the money, so great. Thank you so much, parents, for being a part of our morning and making us a part of your morning. Marcia talked a little bit about the programs that are being developed for PBS. Some of the newer programs for young children are Zaboomafoo and Whimsy's House. Whimsy's House is a little bit less new, or older, I suppose, than Zaboomafoo. If you're in a routine and your children always tend to watch the same sort of programs on WMHT, when you become a member and you get Prelude magazine, you'll see the list of all of the great children's programs that we have, and if you have questions about what they are, you could always call the station and find out more about them at our Educational Services Department. At any rate, what I'm trying to say is that when you get your Prelude, you'll find out about some other great programs that you may not watch right now that may be perfect for your children. Zaboomafoo explores the animal world for preschool children and children, I think, up to about 1st or 2nd grade. And it's done by the Krat brothers, the Krat Creatures, which is a wonderful program that they already produce. Again, these are programs that you may not be watching right now, but when you become a member and you get Prelude magazine, you may learn about programs that you think your child would enjoy and learn from that right now you may not even know exist. Okay, go to your phone, 1-800-285-9648.
Well, Phoebe brought up a very good point in saying that your child, you might notice that your children are watching the same programs all the time, and you might be thinking to yourself, gee, aren't there more programs? I think I've seen that episode before. I know I've heard that song before. Well, we do that on purpose. The programs here on public television are purposefully repetitive for your children. The songs, it might not be the exact same song, but you'll hear the recurrent tunes and recurrent music, and the themes are really repeated innumerable times, because that's how children learn, through repetition, by being exposed to the same thing over and over again, and they enjoy that because it really gives them the opportunity to be successful, because they'll know what's going to happen next, and they'll know the answer after watching and thinking about things, and it really is a great opportunity for them. It helps them to feel good about themselves. It's really a wonderful thing, and I do want to point out that these programs are made for children. They're not made for adults. So sometimes adults do ask about the content or like I said, the repetition. And that's what it's for. It's good for your children, and we are proud that we're able to do this, but we can only do it with your help. Help us to reach our goal this morning of $3,000. We can do it with your help. All you need to do is go to your phone and call in your membership support. It's so important. You know it is, because it really is an investment in your child's future and in your child's present. So let's hear from you right now. Go to your phone. And I'd like to welcome come on over, Phoebe.
Okay, thanks.
Two more members who called in, and they are Maeve McAuliffe and Joel Funk Jr., and we will be welcoming them officially into the Kids Club, but I did want to get their names in right now.
Great. Well, we are going on to another great episode of Teletubbies. You're watching WMHT in Schenectady.
Local presentation of the Teletubbies is made possible by membership support and by your friends at MVP Health Plan, now covering dental care for kids and, as always, keeping our community healthy. MVP Health Plan. Everything should be so easy.
Funding for Teletubbies was provided by
Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Celebrating the joy of kids growing through interaction.
and by the annual financial support of PBS Viewers Like You.
Well, welcome to our March membership campaign and another just great episode of Teletubbies right here on WMHT. Teletubbies, of course, one of WMHT's newest programs and one of our most interesting as well, a program specially geared for the very little ones in the audience. Good morning, I am Marcia Duval. I'd like to welcome you to our March membership campaign. I'd also like to thank MVP for underwriting Teletubbies. They are doing their part to bring Teletubbies to all of us each and every day. You can do your part right now. All you need to do is go to the phone and call in your membership support. We have a goal this morning of $3,000. We're already at $2,700 and change, and your membership right now will get us to that goal this morning. This has been our most successful morning during the children's programs this week of the drive. So call right now, be a part of the success. 1-800-285-9648 is the number to call. And when you do, we've got some great ways to say thank you to you. Here's the videotape. I'll be telling you a little bit more about this in just a moment. But right now, get to the phone and call in your membership support.
And speaking of ways to say thank you, I have Dipsy on my back. This is a fantastic backpack which can be sent to your child if you're able to make your membership support at the $125 level or higher if you choose. 1-800-285-9648. You can see behind me, I'm at the Kids Club wall there on the refrigerator, are the names of the newest members of the Kids Club. We're so happy to welcome them. I'll do that in just a few minutes. But right now, let's go over what happens when you do become part of the Kids Club. First of all, we'll read your name on the air and say hello and wish you a happy morning. And then we will be sending you birthday cards when it's your birthday. And every month when you get our monthly member magazine Prelude, we'll send you, or excuse me, there will be a Kids Club corner which will show you what may be going on special for Kids Club members. And of course, there are invitations to special events depending on what's going on in the community. So if any of that interests you, I hope it does. But of course, we want you to become a member, not necessarily for the Kids Club, but because you love our programming. 1-800-285-9648.
That's right, and we hope that you can be a real active participant in public television. Be a parent for public television. You trust your children to learn from us. You trust that your children will be getting age-appropriate content and material, no commercials, no violence, no sexual innuendos, just great programs that engage your child. Get them, really encourage them to read, encourage them to use libraries, encourage them to think and predict, and just really enjoy life. 1-800-285-9648 or 357-1717. You can see here on my back, I've got a Teletubby. I think he's a little mischievous this morning, and he can be yours with your membership pledge of $125 when you use a credit card. So go to your phone right now, have your Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover handy, and call in your membership support. If that's not the right level for you, if you can, join at the $90 level, and we'll send you this 1-hour-long videotape, Teletubbies Nursery Rhymes. A great way for you to share some very quality time with your children. Or join at the $80 level, and we will send you a Teletubbies beanbag. Very cute. Just another little way that we have to say thank you for your doing your part. It's very easy, and you know what? It's the right thing to do. Why not do it right now? It's a great way to start your day. Call 1-800-285-9648.
All right, as promised here, I'm going to turn around in just a moment and say welcome and hello to our newest members of the Kids Club. We want to thank you so much for watching and thank the parents for calling in. First, we'll start on the top with Maeve McAuliffe, Joel Funk Jr., Andrew Strong. Over on the left, I have Monica and Nikita McLenathan, I think I should have read that before to make sure I have the right pronunciation. And Dava Weiss, happy birthday, absolutely, woohoo! March is a great month for a birthday. Elizabeth Strong, Cattery Williams, Catherine Foote, Johnny Curran, Jessica James Jr., and Crystal LaBombard. Amy Sorrow. Well, thank you to all you kids. Thanks so much for joining us. And again, a happy birthday to Dava. We want to welcome you and have a fantastic day. 1-800-285-9648.
We do hope that you can become a member. Well, you can see we're having a great time here in the studio. Teletubbies just flying around, and we'd be very happy to send you one of these great little guys with your membership support this morning, the $80 level. Of course, you know that it's really not about the thank you gifts. That's just our little way of extending our appreciation to you for doing your part. The real gift is the programs that, again, not only are they commercial free, where that they're not constantly interrupted every 10 minutes, breaking your child's concentration and trying to sell your child on new toys and new gizmos and cereals and sodas and who knows what else. Not only are they commercial free in between the programs, but the content and the programs themselves are not influenced by commercial advertisers. So that's why they're able to be violence free. That's why that we're able to really utilize research that's done by educators and psychologists and sociologists, because our vested interest is you. You and your children are the primary interest in the programs here, not advertisers. And that's what it really means to be commercial free. It's very important. You know it is. Why not let us know it is to you too? We know that it is. All you need to do to show your support is call right now at 1-800-285-9648. As I mentioned, our goal this morning is $3,000 for children's programs. We're almost there, but all we need is your help, your support. We are about $300 away. We can get there with your pledge right now at 1-800-285-9648.
And we want to encourage everybody who can become a member to do so. We really want everyone who can to do that. There you see the levels that are offered: 40, 60, 75, 100, whatever you're able to pledge. And of course, we realize that there are certain families in certain situations when, frankly, it's just not a time when you're able to give any extra money anywhere. And we want you, those of you who aren't able, to keep watching public television, keep utilizing it. But folks who can, keep in mind about these families and individuals who aren't able to send in their membership support right now. And remember, these folks are benefiting by your membership. You're not only helping your own children grow, you're helping the children next door, down the street, and all over the capital region be able to use public television and grow from it. And that's something I think that really makes your membership even more special when you think of it that way, because you know you see families every day that are struggling, and when you make your membership, you make this kind of programming not only available to your own family, but to families who otherwise wouldn't be able to afford cable or supporting the station themselves. Go to your phone, 1-800-285-9648.
Your support really does make a big difference, and I think it's very easy to tell yourself, well, I really can't afford a membership, but you can, and I think it's really a matter of setting some priorities, because public television is a place that you turn to, you rely on it, your children rely on it. You know how upset your children are if a program is not on, if it's preempted for some particular reason, or if the schedule is rearranged a little bit. Your children get upset. They're wondering, where's my favorite programs? Well, they have a home here at public television. They're here to stay, but the only reason they're here to stay is because of people like you. Parents over the years, for nearly 30 years, have been stepping forward and saying, yes, these kind of programs are important to my child's education and development and happiness as a child. And you know what I think the greatest thing about public television's programs is that they really let children be children. And so again, we have earned your trust with the programs we've brought to you. Now, isn't it time we earned a little bit of a priority in your budget? You get to pick how much you'd like to invest in the station. Join at the $40 basic membership level, if that's right for you. Join at the $125 membership level, if that's right for you. And we'd be happy to send you your own Teletubbies backpack for you to share with your child. But as I mentioned, the important thing is that you do get involved. You choose a level of membership that's right for you. Choose it right now and call right now and help to make this morning a smashing success. 1-800-285-9648 is the number you can call right now.
You know that the programming that your children enjoy on WMHT is unique. You know a lot of stations that air programs that look like children's programming really are adult programming. They have adult content, although they may be cartoons or computer animation or claymation, and they're funny for adults, and they have very adult humor, and you know, we can laugh at them as adults, but if you're watching them and you're not paying enough attention to what your children watch, it could be something inappropriate. So when you watch public television, if it looks like a children's program, if it sounds like a children's program, you can bet your money that it is a children's program and it's going to be appropriate for them. This is the place where we honor your children's innocence and we respect their intelligence. Every program is researched thoroughly to make sure that things are being done in the best way possible, that things are being presented in the most educational way possible. 1-800-285-9648.
Call right now, 1-800-285-9648. We're having a great time here in the studio this morning. We want to share that fun with you and your child as members. And as I started to say a moment ago, the greatest thing about the programs here on public television is they treat your children as children. We're not trying to make them into little adults. And I think that's one of the real tragedies of television in general, is that children are not allowed, even society in general, is that we're always trying to make children grow up faster than ever. And childhood is such a great, exciting, and glorious time. Why rush through it? You really need to savor that time. And public television celebrates childhood and really allows your child to enjoy all of the joys of childhood. And that's what's really great. You know that is. You want your children to be able to enjoy their lives. All you need to do to really sustain the programs here, that sustain your child's happiness, is call in your membership support right now at 1-800-285-9648. It's a great way to start the day, and if you've never been a member before, it really is new members like you that make public television continue to be as great as it is. So if you're not a member yet, you've got children who are just starting to watch the programs here on WMHT, what better time to become a member than right now? Call in your support right now.
It's 1-800-285-9648. Consider a membership gift at the $125 level if that's right for you, and we would be happy to send you a backpack with one of the Teletubbies. That'll be our choice because we don't have a lot of all of them, so it's going to kind of be a grab bag situation. At the $90 level, we'd be happy to send off that video cassette, the Teletubbies nursery rhymes, all of your children's favorite Teletubbies favorite nursery rhymes, as only the Teletubbies could present them. Or if you're able to give it the $80 level, one of the little beanie bags would be sent off to you. And that's an investment, I think, that you could probably afford right now. If you think about it, how much that would be a month, it's about $8 a month or something like that. It's certainly something that you can do. 1-800-285-9648. This is just a few seconds before Mr. Rogers. We really need to hear from a couple more people to make that $3,000 goal. Marsha?
Well, I just got an update. We are $125 away from reaching that goal of $3,000. Join right now. Have your credit card handy, and we'll thank you by sending you one of these great Teletubbies backpacks. But the important thing is that you do your part right now, because we can reach that goal. This has been a very successful morning. This is great. The only week so far that we've come to you around children's programs, just the 4th day. Jump on board, be a part of the fun and the success of public television, and be a very important part of your child's education. And call in your membership support to WMHT, member-supported public television in Schenectady, Albany, Troy.